How's it going, boys? So today we're playing best deck for now. And it's not even a lie, I have won a lot of games with this. It's a black base deck with green. I know, amazing, right? It's almost like a black deck, but better. Because it's faster. So, this deck is only the best currently, because of one simple reason. People have not figured out how to make ginormous decks. And that is, well, that is the thing. When they figure it out and control decks become a little bit more viable, aka I have already figured that one out a little bit, this deck is not gonna be so great. But currently, against all the food tokens, aggro decks, this does a very, very fine job. So, 4 Foulmire Knights, 3 Legion's Ends, 4 Assassin's Trophies, 4 Ayara, first of Locthwain, 4 Midnight Reapers, 4 Murderous Riders, aka Murderous Rider, one of the best cards, if not the best card in the set because of its extreme versatility, 3 Rituals of Soot, 3 Cavaliers of Night, 2 Liliana Dreadhorde Generals, and 2 Garruk cursed Huntsman. By the way, one of the stronger planeswalkers because his -3 kills and draws a card, which is absolutely insane. 2 Great Henge, 1 Cauldron of Eternity, and a bunch of lands. Nothing too special, only 24 lands. So let me explain how this works. This is a control/mid-range deck that uses Liliana and Garruk to sometimes finish off the game. It has pretty good, amazing life gain via Ayara, and it has good draw because of Midnight Reaper, Foulmire Knight, which whose adventure is actually pretty goddamn good, if I do say so myself. And we have a lot of removal: Ritual of Soot, Assassin's Trophy, which is probably the easiest way currently to remove enchantments and whatnot. And, you know, all that good stuff. And the Great Henge is actually pretty goddamn overpowered in a lot of cases, especially for a deck like this. So, yeah, let's just get into it and see how it goes. Played it today, played it yesterday a lot, and our win rate is 70%-ish currently with this. The biggest problem is, one, being extremely unlucky because, well, it's kind of hard to be unlucky. To a degree that this deck does not work and so on, and you know, big decks, but big decks most of the time now are not that great. So this is a very good hand: 2 removals, a Midnight Reaper, and a Murderous Rider. Pretty good art also on that guy. Opponent goes first, not that great. A red deck, so extra value from Legion's End, ahoy. Not the best start though. How are we gonna play this? We have 3 drops, so do we pay life? Or do we just slow roll it? With 2 Assassin's Trophies, slow rolling is a possibility. Oof. Let's just do it like this, and then we're gonna pay the 2 life, because we wanna cast Legion's End. Legion's End! Oh, by the way, here's the conspiracy theory about Legion's End. In the last expansion, Legion's End was absolute garbage. It was a completely worthless card that you laughed about. This expansion was only created so Legion's End gets utilized. That's the conspiracy theory, boys. And yes, Legion's End already here is going 2 for 1 and is showing us his card, which is actually seriously overpowered against red decks for the time being. Well, when you're playing at least a deck like this, because that gives you so much ample information, you're gonna probably off yourself at some point because of the insanity. Oh, that's really bad though. And he does have a Chandra. He has a lot of things I currently don't really like a lot. So, easiest way... let's bait now. Yes? Plays that. Okay. It's actually not a bad idea currently to play this just as a creature, because that will protect us from a Chandra. But this may force him to just use a single spark in our face, and that's gonna be good enough. We're gonna see. If he draws a land, he's obviously getting, well, he's getting the good end of the stick. But yeah, he's most likely shocking it, which is not bad because we want to draw a land. A land would be spectacular because that means 2 assassins. That's good enough, in my opinion. Okay, admittedly not for now, but close enough. So did you draw a land? Is that a land? No, it's not a land, so you get a Chandra. I played this, you can do that, but then we get the Murderous Rider, and that's pretty good. Okay, so at least that is relatively good. Okay, we can't play that for free, but hey, it's fine. No, that's too much. Admittedly, we have a Liliana, so now the question is, what do we do now? Is it better to Assassin's Trophy? I'm gonna Rider it. Just in case. We're gonna use Assassin's Trophies later on when there's less value, ahoy. Maybe it was a mistake to actually get rid of the land, because we have 2 Lilianas, and 2 Lilianas in general will completely deal with everything. Okay, here he gets the land, but we at least have... Well, he has a Chandra, which is a problem. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's see. So, I'm gonna drop this, gain a little bit of life. We currently don't have exactly the things I actually would like to have, and he can't kill this. He will be able to kill it, but that's honestly gonna be fine, because we still have ways to deal with it. Okay, now by the way, Castle Locthwain, actually pretty good card. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with Witch's Cottage, I just like the art, but hey, that's also an option. Okay, so obviously he does this, and he hopes that we block. Oh no, he has a Chandra's Triumph. Okay, that's a little bit annoying, but honestly, it's fine. That's only 2 damage, then that's 3 damage, and if we stabilize off that part with the Liliana, Dreadhorde Generales, we're actually in a pretty good position. Okay, that's as honestly much as stabilization as you could ever hope to achieve, because this gives life. And that life gain you actually get is seriously cannot be underestimated. So yeah, in a pretty fitting lead against the red deck. By the way, this is a shit tier red deck. We're gonna be making something so much grander. But next deck is gonna... You can actually leave in the comments what you would like to see. The food token deck, which is pretty immaculately insane to a certain point in life. By the way, we're kinda okay with just sacking her. Do we take the damage? Yes, we take the damage. We don't care about her too much now because we have 2 Lilianas. So we can actually, like, he's gonna kill it. And then he has only 1 card, then we have a Liliana. Essentially, it's all pretty good in the hood. More lands, it's gonna be useful sooner or later. So now the only question is, do we want to just do the safest play? Because life, while it's not exactly an issue, is kind of a little bit of an issue, but let's just make the token. Maybe he can kill it, we still draw a card. If he kills it though, I'm gonna instantaneously -4. Currently, the biggest thing is keeping our HP. Oh, he does have nothing. Nothing at all, boys. Okay, in that case, we can just create 1 more Zombie token, attack, and then essentially just Ritual of Soot. Because chances are Ritual of Soot now is not gonna be useful. He didn't swarm us with things, so drawing 2 cards in general is a little bit arduously better. And now we have the Great Henge, which is insanely good because it gives you 2 life and it puts counters on things. But it doesn't put counters on things when they are summoned. So, you know, when non-token creature, well, it gives when they are summoned, but it doesn't give you non-token creatures things. That would be a little bit insane with the Huntsman and Liliana. So yeah, as you can see, this deck is pretty well equipped to deal with a lot of things because of the vast amount of control we have. Yeah, it's currently pretty good, but again, time will pass and most likely this deck will not be as good. But then we're gonna make a night deck and that night deck will be completely overpowered. Okay, Foulmire Knight, that's pretty good. Dead Touch, draw 1 thing, it's not bad. Also, we have her, so we can sack him if we want. We have this guy. Admittedly, this can is not good. This is 100% the whatchamacallit deck. So, yeah. Don't need too many of those, that's fine. Gonna create something. So, it's gonna be an interesting matchup against the food deck. because it's a little bit tricky and iffy, but honestly, it's not the biggest deal ever. Well, it's sometimes the biggest deal ever. So here we can now do this. Okay. So he most likely will want to block, but we can sacrifice. Ah, he didn't even block. Okay, that's actually fine. Doesn't really matter too much for us. Ooh, hello there, Midnight Reaper. Aren't you a little bitch? Okay. Annoying, but still dealable. He is a little bit in front of the curve, but again, it's not exactly the craziest thing ever. Okay. Also, okay, this is actually good. This is actually good, a Midnight Reaper. So let's see, how far away are we from actually achieving greatness and pizzazz and all those things in between? I don't know. As long as he doesn't kill all 4 things, we're essentially fine. Okay. Do I want to do that, though? Oh, hello there. Are you really gonna do that? Okay, I'm actually okay with this exchange because we have a henge and, well, you don't have a henge. So essentially this is, I don't know, well, this does benefit me 100% because of reasons. But how much does it benefit him because we have Midnight Cavaliers and whatever they're called. So yeah. Okay, a Midnight Reaper. Do I need more Midnight Reapers though? It's hard to say. Maybe I want them. Maybe I don't. Okay, for the time being, this will do perfectly. He also doesn't have lands, by the way, notice. What an idiot! So low skill. Wait, what the hell? Did you just token my thingamajig? That's absolutely insane, but hey, look, there's no way to deal with planeswalkers, and here's a planeswalker. Good luck. And then we're gonna sacrifice one of the wolves and get his emblem. The only bad part that I don't like about this deck is the simple fact that you can't really, like, recycle cards. So if you lose the 2 Huntsmans and you lose the 2 Lilianas, you don't have a Huntsman emblem, which is, by the way, extremely insanely dumb. Oh, hello there, it's a kitten. I will so much Legions end that kitty someday. I will absolutely Legions end the living shit out of him. But first, let's just win this instantaneously. Oh my god, he sacrificed to blah 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 blah. Okay, you know what's, oh god, by the way, boy, that is so not the play. That is so not again, Legion's End currently counters almost everything people do. Because again, aggro, anything but aggro does not exist in this world anymore. So there we have it, the Huntsman emblem. Congratulations, enemy Kun. Oh, what fucking now? Oh god, he had it. Oh, he did just. Oh, that's so unlucky. But yeah, that's just skill. Not drawing enough lands. Oh, pitiful, pitiful. Take action. Yes, and he just surrenders. Yeah, as you can see, that also can happen. Getting the Huntsman's emblem is so ludicrously easy, it's not even funny, honestly. So yeah, and when we're gonna make the sacrifice deck, I actually don't know. Currently, the sacrifice deck that we're gonna be making is gonna be tricolored, but there is a chance we make it 4-colored to fit in a little bit smidgen of green. But we're gonna see how that works, because again, there's absolutely no viable AoE removal cards in this game anymore. Well, except the blue, the 5-cost blue bite one, but no one cares about that shit. Okay, Scrying's pretty good. You usually don't miss up on Ayara, but we have Ritual of Soot and Rider and two Assassin's trophies, so technically we should be kinda good. Green deck, and now above everything else we have Legion's End. So, drop something that I can Legion's End. Are you maybe a high deck? No, you're not. Yeah, I'm gonna just Legion's End that really quickly because I dislike it. And let's see what you have in your card, hand. Oh boy, you have a lot. Oh, it's a oh. Wait, shouldn't that deck have red in it? Green and red is, oh, obviously every color combination now is good. But my biggest probably complaint about the expansion is that it has very, very limited versatility when it actually comes to making interesting decks. You know, oh god, when we exile the Hydra, he is not gonna be happy one bit. So currently I can actually just do nothing and do as I please. We are the removal deck. What did this do? Oh! Combat damage that would be dealt. Okay, that's fine-ish, I guess. I'm just gonna knight this instantaneously because it seems like the right idea. We still have... Okay, no punish indeed. Okay, now we just need to get lands, hit a planeswalker, and essentially, we win! He's gonna probably use the Hydra now. At least I think. Ooh, that's a smidgen of a bidgen. I can actually just Legion send all his lands. But I will most likely not do that because I just want a Ritual of... He didn't do anything? Are you actually insane, man? Okay, how about this then? I can just Assassin's Trophy the Nissa and Ritual of Soot the lands. Not Ritual of Soot. Oof! That's a lot of stuffins and MacGuffins. Oh, I can also... Yeah, I said I can Ritual of Soot the lands. But I meant Legions and the lands. Okay, yes, you can do that all you want, enemy con. I'm actually so fine with that. As long as you... He didn't do it. Okay, so here's the plan. We do that, he fights something, blah blah blah, no one really cares too much, should have probably... Wait, was that the good best choice? Well, it doesn't matter, we're proccing this 2 times, which equals getting a land sooner or later. Okay, not getting lands is also a gimmick of this game, if anyone had not noticed, but Ritual of Soot is definitely gonna be the saving grace of this everything. Also, again, Legions ending that many lands will feel probably pretty good. But HP currently is a little bit of an iffy issue, so, well, there you have it. And if he drops the Hydra, Ritual of Soot. Yeah, Ritual of Soot also suddenly gained tremendous amounts of actually usability. Again, oh, fuck off! No one cares, dude. Like, seriously, give me a... Oh no, I can't even... Oh no, I can. No, I actually don't even need... It doesn't matter. Okay, attack me now, you piece of shit. Attack me now! He's not... Boys, he's not attacking. Wait, will he drop the Hydra? I really don't want him to drop the Hydra. I think he's gonna drop the Hydra, which means Ritual of Soot. Well, actually, I can still drop the Cavalier of Night, and it's fine. So, are you gonna double the tokens, or are you gonna fight? You chose fight. Okay. Whatever. We don't really care that much. Oh, more Rituals of... Okay, that's actually good. Currently, we're kinda lambasted because of the simple fact that we can't get enough lands. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a land. So how are we gonna do this? Ritual of Soot 100% of the time. That's pretty goddamn obvious. And then we do Assassin's Trophy and Legions End? Question mark? We need one more land so we can actually do a decent play. Admittedly, we can Assassin's Trophy this and Murderous Rider. Also, as you can strangely notice, for some strange unapparent reason, that's actually also fine. Okay, how are we doing this? We're dropping this guy, right? 100% of the time. And now we're just getting rid of her. Okay. We can get life with that. We can Cavalier get rid of anything he drops. And that's all she wrote, I think. Okay. We still have an extreme card advantage, and if we get Liliana, sexy Dreadhorde general and whatnot... Is there a point in me doing that? No. Yeah, there was absolutely no point in me even doing that. Okay, so here's the play of the century. Boom. Dead touch. Do I want to be safe? I honestly feel like I want to be safe. Legion's End is not gonna have a good use, unless he just top decks one more Nissa. Okay, that's good enough. I like how actually Legion's End just got rid of all the lands also there. Okay, next turn it's Nissa, Dreadhorde, Generalis, and we can... Every single fucking time, boys! It's like a joke that never ends! Okay, so here's the deal. You actually have no solution to this. But actually, we do have a solution to this. It's called attack with this. Fuck me, that's annoying. Okay, so the bad part is he's not gonna run out of lands, but on the second part is if he drew a lane. This is not good. Aha! That is also not exactly good, but on the other hand, it's actually bearable. Great stuff, boy. I need to get rid of that Nissa. That Nissa needs to go. Because Ritual of Soot is the only thing that kills these things. Well, we actually will have Liliana's ulti to counteract every bullshit situation enemy Kun just does, so... Oh, look at that. Wait a minute, how does that even work? Attack, you piece of shit, attack! Come on, just do it. Okay, so I'm obviously no. Do I block with everything? Yes, I probably block with everything. Wait, you can't block with every... Okay, that's... Why can't I block? Oh, because 2. Right. Okay, so... Wait, did he just hit my face? Piece of shit. I thought you're hitting Liliana. That's fine, honestly. Okay, good. We found a solution to our bedazzlement. Okay, so here's the deal. We do this, because reasons. We get rid of this, draw a card, and we should be winning off of that point, right? There should be no logical way for him to win with green. Okay. Oof, boys. Oof is all I can say. This was actually a close one. But that's mostly because he top decked Nissa. Probably his honestly, yes. Now he top decks an Abortion Gazer, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Okay, now we can just do this. Summon the Naitu. And honestly, we can even exile anything that we please. No one cares. As you can see, our HP pool is back at it. And this gives us life. Okay, see? That's some pretty good stuff right there. I'm telling you, this deck is actually insanely good for now. But as soon as people find ways to create control decks that are viable, aka the video for Monday, as much as my retarded plans ever work out, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a lot of control decks. There are actually some extremely spicy cards. But currently, most likely, I'm looking forward to the Sacrifice deck. I'm gonna spoil the colors, by the way, for the Sacrifice deck. Black, white, red. That's gonna be the Sacrifice deck, and it's gonna most likely be amazing. But for... No, yeah, we're not doing this deck. We're not doing this deck. Okay, let's play one more game. It's 24 minutes in. You know, 25 minutes is supposed to be the video time, but that just means we have one more game time. Yeah, but this deck is pretty insane. Mono Black currently is pretty insane on its own, but this deck is better because it it just removes the faults of Mono Black on its own, and it's better in the late game. This seems good. And we go first, which gives us a huge boon advantage. Let's show him that we're some kind of dumb deck by dropping a swamp. Oh, he counters us with a dumb deck by dropping his own swamp. Wait, what the fuck? You're not supposed to drop that. What the hell, enemy-kun? What the hell? What is this even? Oh, that's completely insane. Yeah, I forgot about this one, because it's only, I'm only planning to use it. But yeah, how did someone decide that this is a good idea? How did someone fucking decide that Lucky Clover is a good idea? This card should cost 5 mana at the bare minimum. Bare fucking minimum. Also, because of my unreasonable rage, I did not use Assassin's Trophy on it. So yeah, but someone somewhere should be beaten to fucking dead because they decided to make this card 2 cost. Its value is 5 cost at the bare goddamn fucking minimum, but no, some baffled moron made it so it's, you know, lower cost. Yes, we actually want all that mana nowadays. Let's see. So we're gonna have the Huntsman play, and we're gonna have the Dread go. Ooh, hello there. I hate you. That's just normal, I guess. Okay, what's our plan now? Honestly, our plan, whatever the fuck it is, should work instantaneously because we're running on fumes, boys. Not gonna lie. And now that just gets back the Foulmire Knight, also. You know, notice. But as long as we survive one more turn, we're gonna get Liliana out and Garruk, cursed Huntsman. But yeah, if he just gets lucky something, he will win. Because, yeah. Again, bigger deck, bigger problems. Well, most of the problems were just bullshit, but yeah. Oh, hello there. What the fuck is... Okay. Oh, he got rid of the Liliana instantaneously? Wait, am I still just dead because reasons? Yes, I'm still just dead because reasons. Okay, yeah, that's extremely well-rounded. Well, even if that did not happen... Well, actually, no. If that did not happen, he can't win. Okay, that's just unfair. So this guy just won us because, well, reasons, essentially. We did not have enough ways to deal with this stuff. Which is ass, honestly, but yeah. Yeah, he just attacks with that. Who fucking... Who does that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But, you know, one loss is fine. If that does not happen, and even if that does happen, again, we still have a decent amount of things that deal with it. Foulmire Knight, 1-1 with Dead Touch, completely insanely overpowered, aka draws us cards. Assassin's Trophy, Murderous Rider, Cavalier of Night, Liliana, and this, you know, if it's a bigger deck, we can still deal with it relatively easily. We just need to draw the relatively easy things to deal with it. That was a little bit unlucky. Well, it wasn't unlucky from us. Our hand was actually pretty good. But that guy's hand was fucking next generation bullshit. So yeah. So this is essentially the deck. It's pretty goddamn insanely good for the time being. So play it while you can, because people are gonna come up with ways to make big decks or control decks in a viable scenario. And that's gonna be it. Personally, I haven't made, I have only tierized control decks at the moment because I made this deck and this deck, which again I'm not gonna show, and tierized one more deck that I'm gonna make, well, after I upload this video. So yeah, anyway, this was Cottage. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, check out my channel, remember to like the video because I haven't sold out in at least a video or two, and that's a lot. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.